This video will cover the installation of a Raynor RapidCoil RC300 high-performance door. RapidCoil doors are securely shipped in a wooden packing crate. Carefully break open the crate and begin removing the door parts and accessories. If your door has a drum cover, you will need to remove it before you can unfasten the head unit. Remove the head unit using a forklift and place it on the ground. Take a moment to familiarize yourself with the door's components. These include the head unit, two side guides, covers, and counterweight, the control box with photo eyes inside, several hardware kits, a motor key, lubricant, as well as any other options you may have ordered. Begin assembly of the door by attaching the first side guide to the head assembly. Make sure to align the inner side guide with the reintroduction point. Secure the side posts to the header unit with bolts, lock washers, and nuts. Before you finish tightening the hardware, double check that the inner guide and reintroduction point are properly aligned. Repeat the same step for the other side guide. On more heavy-duty side guides, you may have to reposition the inner guide to achieve proper alignment. Before you lift and position the door, make sure the door opening has been properly prepared. For this installation, we're using a 10-foot wide door. Openings that are significantly out of plumb and unleveled may benefit from the installation of a foreframe. You will use a forklift to raise the door into position. Do not lift from the drum. First, elevate the door slightly to ensure the forks pass beneath the U profile. We recommend using clamps or straps to keep the door from slipping off the forks while it is being raised. Fully lift the door using the forklift and place it against the opening. Temporarily attach the door to the opening with clamps or other secure method. Keep the forklift in position for added security. With the door temporarily attached to the opening, use a level to check that the top is level and plumb. Use the level to make sure each side is also level and plumb. Make adjustments or shim the door where necessary. Ensure the door opening and side rails are aligned. Permanently fix the sides to the wall using the provided side rail mounting brackets. Anchor the bottom of the side rails to the floor. Affix the head unit of the door as well. With the door securely in place, you can now remove the protective shipping material from the curtain. Two people are required to load the curtain into the drive mechanism. With one person at each end of the door, loosen the curtain from the drum and position the first tooth of each side within the drive mechanism. Apply constant pressure to each zipper and insert it through the upper guide until it hits the drive gear. Using a ratchet with the included motor key, rotate the drive motor so that the curtain is pushed out of the drive. Remember, the first tooth of the zipper on each side of the door should engage their drive gears at the same time. Reverse direction of the ratchet and rotate the drive motor so that the curtain travels down the guide. Rotate the motor until the first tooth is barely out of the reintroduction points on both sides of the door. Check both sides of the door to ensure that the first tooth of each side is positioned at the same spot at the reintroduction point. To install the door's counterweight, first make sure the curtain is in the up position. Locate the pre-assembled belt on the roll-up drum shaft. Unroll the belt until a 2-inch diameter of belt remains on the shaft. Check that the curtain is tight on the drum and pass the belt behind the return pulley without twisting it. Securely support the counterweight no more than 20 inches from the floor. A good rule of thumb is your ladder's second step. Using the provided hardware, attach the belt to the counterweight. Check that the counterweight is 20 inches or less from the floor and will be unobstructed in its travel. Remove or secure any excess belt. Next, we're going to add the photo eyes. Mount the photo eyes in the pre-drilled holes in the side guides. When using one set of photo eyes, it does not matter what side is for the transmitter or receiver. When two sets of photo eyes are used, the transmitter should be mounted on opposite sides of the door. Run the photo eye cable up the side guides and above the head unit. You can now attach the side guide cover for the motor side of the door using the supplied hardware. Before the control box can be mounted, the mounting brackets must be attached to the back of the box. The control box should be mounted on the motor side of the door about 5 feet 3 inches above the floor. All high and low voltage electrical conduit should be run in accordance with local codes. Drill 3 holes for your conduit into the bottom of the box. Use the bottom only. Do not drill into the side or top of the box to avoid damaging equipment. Run the motor cable into the control box and attach to the terminal strip. Refer to the wiring diagram that came with your control box as needed. Run the encoder cable and 2 photo eyes cables into the box. Wire in the encoder plug and insert into the logic board. To hook up the 2 photo eye cables, first remove the photo eye amplifier. Add the photo eye cables to the sockets on the left-hand side. Again, refer to your wiring diagram as needed. Once complete, reattach the amplifier. Finally, with the electric off, run the power cable into the box and attach to the terminal strip. With the control box fully wired, you can reconnect the electric. On initial power-up, the logic board will read Set Limits. Press and hold the two program buttons until the screen changes to Limit Set. Press the Enter button. We will first set the close limit. Press Enter again. Now jog the door down using the Jog Down button until the curtain is resting on the floor. You can readjust using the Jog Up button if necessary. Press Enter to save the close limit. While the curtain is in the down position, you can remove any remaining protective material. Press the Up Program button to advance the menu to the Photo Eye limit. Press Enter. Jog the door until it is an inch or two above the safety eye. Fine-tune as needed. Press Enter to save. Use Up Program to advance to Open Limit. Press Enter. Then jog the door up until it is above the reintroduction point in the head unit. Press Enter to save. Press the menu button twice to exit. The screen will read Ready. Test the wireless connection of the bottom safety edge detector by touching the edge while making contact with the receiver in the control box. Move the curtain up and attach the side guide cover for the counterweight side using the provided hardware. With the curtain in the up position, apply the supplied lubricant to the interior of the guides on both sides of the door. Keep your RapidCoil door well lubricated for optimum operation. If your door came with a drum cover, you can attach that now. First, add the two-piece section over the top and front of the drum. Finish by adding the side covers for the motor and the counterweight belt. The installation is now complete. With proper inspection and maintenance, the Raynor RapidCoil RC300 high-speed door will operate safely and efficiently for years to come. For more information on Raynor's RapidCoil line of high-performance doors, please contact your regional manager or Raynor customer service.